Hello everybody, this is a tutorial on the Bobbi Boss new Locs crochet braids, and if you're interested on how I did this, please stay tuned. Okay, this is the hair that I use, the Bobbi Boss new Locs. As you guys can see here, this is what it looks like before it's opened. And then you'll need your crochet or latch hook needle, however you want to call it. And this is what the hair looks like when you first open the package, as you guys can see here. Now this is a different braid pattern in the front that I got from a YouTuber. I forgot her name, but I will put her name down below. And I wanted to try this in the front, but the back is basically the same braid pattern that I've been using that I got from someone else. If you guys will go back and look at that video, I did mention that other person's name, but the back is the same thing that I usually do, but the front is different. So I wanted to try it to see how it goes, so you guys will see when I'm done with the installation. So that's the braid pattern here, you guys. Alright, so this is what the hole looks like, and this is what the hair looks like up close. It looks very natural, and it doesn't look silky. It has a natural shine to it. Alright, so here we go. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm a little far, but I apologize about that. I do have a lot of videos on crochet braids, but I just want to show you guys how I did these, just a little brief, you know, installation, but I just basically do the same thing. The hole is kind of hard to grasp, so I will talk about that in my review of the crochet new Locs, but it's not that hard, but you know, once you get used to it, you'll be able to do it. So this is just basically how I'm installing them in, as I usually do when I install my other crochet braids. Okay, it's basically the same thing. Okay, if you guys will go look back at them, I will list my other crochet braid tutorials down below if you guys are interested. As you guys can see, sometimes I like to leave the mistakes in my video so you guys can see that it's not all peaches and cream when you're doing this. Okay, you're gonna run into some things, so it's not that easy, but you know, once you get the hang of it, once you're in a roll, you know, you will be finished in no time. With these, I was finished within probably like maybe 3 hours or something like that. You know, I had breaks and stuff like that and interruptions, so you know, but everybody, you know, do 2 hours. A lot of people do 2 hours, but with me, that's how kind of, you know, pretty much how long it took just installing, not doing the braid pattern. The braid pattern I did on a separate day. It took me forever to do this style because I was being lazy and I was tired from work. So I had the braid pattern in for about a good week or 4 or 5 days, depending upon, I think. These are not fresh, but I did wash my hair prior to. Okay, so I'm just basically installing them in. Again, I'm sorry for you guys not seeing it too up close, but I'm just making sure that I'm putting enough space and so they won't look too bulky. So just make sure that you're spacing them correctly, and it depends on how you want to space them and how much do you want in your head. Depends on what size your head is and things of that nature. I did explain that, I believe, in my review that I will have coming up soon. But yeah, and how many packs did I use? You will have to wait to the review because right now I do not remember, but I did mention it in my review video, so please stay tuned for that, or I'll try to put it in the description bar below, so please keep checking back there to see if it's there. And the whole point of the braid pattern to go like this is to make it look as natural as possible. So if you want to put it up in a ponytail, you do not have that crochet line effect. If you're not trying to put it in a ponytail, then you don't have to do it this way, but this is how I do it. Okay, just to let you guys know, this is how I do it. Okay, if you like to do it another way, I'm just basically showing you how I do it. Okay, I'm not saying you have to do it exactly like this, but if you want to get this type of effect of it looking natural, things of that nature, this is the braid pattern that you use. You don't have to exactly do it like this, but you could have it similar too. Okay, you can have big braids, small braids, little boxes, whatever, not boxes, but little parts, big parts. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you, and it's all up to your hair density and everything like that. Everybody's hair is different, so you do according to your way. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly this way. I'm just basically showing you guys my experience and how I do it, as I usually do in all my videos. Okay, just wanted to put that out there. All right, so that's basically about that. So I'm just basically, you know, installing them in. And as you guys will see, that I will do a close-up of the front, and I may be back, so I hope you guys will enjoy this part here. And again, I apologize for not showing, but I'm just basically trying to space them as much as I can so it won't look so bulky in the back, because you don't want it to look too bulky, but you want it to look full at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so I'll be back, and enjoy the rest of the video. I'll probably be back, I'll see, but yeah. Okay, I'm back. I also wanted to show you guys the hair that I'm using. This is a 1B27 too. Alright, so this is the front, and I'm showing you guys up close and personal. Again, these braids were done like not the first day. As you guys can see here, they do look frizzy, but that's fine. It still looks very, very natural. So as you guys can see, I'm having a little hard time, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm pulling it through. And that's basically it. So just make sure when you're pulling it through, don't try not to lose the hole that you have created, because you can get a little frustrated and things of that nature. So just make sure that you are, you know, keeping track, and try to just take your time. Okay, don't be, you know, rushing. If you're in a rush, don't do this style when you're in a rush. Do it, you know, because you don't want to be taking your hair out, because you do have to be careful with the latch hook. Okay, because it can be dangerous. Okay, you can take some of your hair out. I don't mean to scare you guys, but that can happen, especially if you're in a rush or if you're frustrated. So if you are the two, or if you're mad at something, please do not do this. Do this when you're in a calm state, because your hair, you don't want, especially if you don't want your hair to be at risk. So just make sure you're very careful while doing these crochet braids. Okay, just wanted to put that out there. All right, so that's just basically it. I'm just basically pulling them through, and that's it. Just basically the same. There's no way, or whether you put the crochet needle or latch hook up or down or whatever. I just go with the flow. It doesn't matter. I don't have no particular way, and that's basically it. You don't have to knot it unless you really want to, but you don't. They're really secure at this point, because they're just basically secure. So one knot is fine. If you want to do two, that's up to you, but for me, one knot is all I needed. Okay, so that's just basically it about that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, you could definitely ask me, and that's just basically it. So I will put down the young lady's channel where I got the braid pattern from in the front, because I want to give credit where credit is due, and because I forgot her name, I really apologize about that, but I definitely will have that in the description bar below, or I'll put it in the video so you guys can see her name, and then if you want to go to it, you can go to it in the description bar below, where I'll put her link to. Okay, all right, so that's basically it, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. You guys are you guys said Marquita1970 at gmail.com, and thank you guys for watching. Peace, bye.